Before the ads, we asked what percentage of Daily Mail readers think all TV presenters should have to wear a poppy. The answer is 41%.
Thank you very much. You're watching Britain's sharpest daytime show with carpool star Robert Llewellyn and Diamond and Michael Obiora. Coming up shortly, talking of cars, the G-Whiz. Is that a silly car? I know they're good for the planet, or so they tell us, but does being green mean you should drive one of these noddy cars? Well, Kelly James has Facebooked us to say there's no point in driving an electric car when millions of Americans are driving 4-litre gas guzzlers. Is Kelly right? Email us your number so we can call you and get your views out there. But first, our annual poppy fascism discussion. Do you feel bullied or pressured into wearing a poppy? I know I do. And that makes me sad rather than angry, because I do believe that those who fought in 2 world wars, and indeed those who are fighting in Afghanistan right now, are doing so that we may have the freedom to choose, so that we don't have people telling us what to do. Wear a burqa, wear a beard. Channel 4 news legend Jon Snow takes a lot of flack for his decision not to bow to the poppy fascists, as he calls them, every November. And truth be told, Snowy refuses to wear any charity badges or pins whatsoever when he's on the box, though he always wears a poppy on Remembrance Sunday. But that isn't good enough for some of his viewers, who've come out with lines like, "Do you ever think of the hundreds of thousands of British troops who gave their lives in World War II to keep our great country free? You dishonour them by not wearing a poppy." I'm with Jon Snow, though I choose to wear one on telly for the greater good, but there's a part of me which doesn't like everyone on TV wearing one. It sometimes feels like celebrities are being compelled to sport a poppy or else, which goes completely against my notion of freedom. What about you? Robert?
I do wear one in the street for this week, and it's a thing I've had trouble with in my life, where I've not got one. But as a kid, I used to go around with my mum around the village I lived in with the tray around all the houses and sell poppies and raise money for the British Legion. And so it was very, it's very much part of my entire life. My father was in the RAF, in the war, flew a Lancaster bomber. All those things were part of sort of my childhood. So there is some other resonance with poppies for me. So I don't have a problem wearing one myself, and I've always done it. That said, I totally support Snow. I mean, it's absolutely ridiculous that because he doesn't wear one on telly means he's not respecting those people. That is such an offensive, stupid thing to say.
I mean, Roy Hattersley's written a big column today, I think, in the Daily Mail, and he slates Jon Snow. Wow. Slates him for it.
No, it's absolutely his choice whether he wears one, and particularly because if he wears one in private, there is something about charitable giving that's become a kind of a celebrity public.
Oh, yeah, but this is different from charitable giving. This is the poppy. This is about soldiers and armed forces. This is about people who gave their lives and are still sacrificing or risking their lives for the liberties that we all hold dear. It's different from other charities. It really is.
Oh, it is. Absolutely, I agree with that.
And it's not about supporting the charity. It's not about giving money to charity, because I'm sure Jon Snow does. It's about creating a climate in this country of being bloody proud of our guys out there. It really is. I'm really proud to wear it. And when I see
not being proud to wear a poppy.
Yeah, but what worries me, why isn't Jon Snow proud to wear it?
He's absolutely proud to wear one on Remembrance Sunday.
Why not on telly?
His issue is he doesn't single out one cause over another.
But that's the point. It is different from other causes. It really is.
But that is, in a sense, poppy fascism. Making it that different. That
this one always has been different.
What about all the children that die of cancer? What about the women who can't have babies? What about
I still maintain this is different.
What about go vegetarian, save the planet? Yeah. Surely that's a bigger cause, isn't it?
No, this is different. It really, really is. This is about people, and if I was the mother or the loved one of somebody who had died defending our causes, I would feel insulted by Jon Snow.
And the right to choose?
He has the right to choose.
And he is, but you're slating him for it. You're pressuring him, you're bullying him.
I'm just saying I'm really worried about why he doesn't want to.
OK. Mike?
Remembrance Sunday is such an important and significant milestone in history, so I understand the criticism to a certain extent. If I was on a show on Remembrance Sunday, I would wear a poppy, whether I wanted to or not. I would mark the day. But it's just the fact that people feel forced, and that's just not fair, because that sort of defeats the purpose. Right. So I definitely believe in freedom of choice.
Do you think everybody on telly should wear one?
I don't think you should have to. I don't think it's compulsory.
See what I'm fascinated by? Supposing Jon Snow, right, has a poppy on his overcoat, right? And he leaves that on the coat hook and decides to appear on telly in his jacket, right? He's wearing a poppy. He's got a poppy on his coat.
I think he should wear the poppy on television because it's about...
Michael,
I think he has a
you should?
responsibility to as a public figure.
I see what Anne's saying. I mean, why would you not want to? Why would you not want to? You know?
Because you don't want to be seen. The news, if you're a news presenter, you're supposed to be... I'm not a news presenter, just so we're clear about this. You're supposed to be impartial. You're supposed to treat everything fairly. And by demonstrating your cause... For example, a whole lot of Germans, I was out filming yesterday for the BBC, Germans came up to me and said, what's the poppy? Don't even know what it is. So
but that's great, then you've got to...
So it means different things for different people, and by Jon Snow choosing not to wear one, then he says, I don't create a problem for German viewers. I don't create a problem at all. I'm just reading the news. That's what I do. I read the news. I don't support a cause. I don't big up causes. I don't put any of me into this. I just read the news. And in many ways, I think I'd actually rather people that read the news didn't wear poppies than did.
It's also, I think, another important thing is that often you could say that if he doesn't wear it, it might be the start of a slippery slope. And then once he doesn't wear it, everybody go, oh, well, I won't bother. And I think that is utterly untrue. There's so many people will always wear it.
I think it seems to have a bit of a resurgence at the moment. There seems to be more poppies.
I would say more people doing that, yeah.
Let's
because of what's going on with the soldiers
Yeah,
at the
absolutely.
moment, yeah.
Let's throw it open to you guys at home. Poppy fascism, Kirsty.
OK, first we have Leslie on line 1.
Thank you, Kirsty. Leslie, good morning.
Oh, good morning. Hi.
Hi. So, your thoughts on poppies? Should everyone have to wear one?
No, I don't think everyone should have to wear one. And I feel really sad that, you know, it's come to a debate, really, because it's something that is so truly very, very British. And, you know, like so many things, sort of losing our identity. I'm with Anne. It's like you should feel proud to wear it.
But not pushed into wearing it.
Sorry?
Proud to wear one, but not pushed into wearing one.
Yeah, proud to wear it. And, you know, it's like if you look, these Chelsea pensioners and the war veterans, they make these all year. I watched a programme on it last year, and I was so moved that all year they're preparing for this, and then they make them by hand. And it's very touching.
Yeah.
I mean, I do have a son who's in the army, so I do have a bit of a vested interest. But, you know...
We all have the vested interest. We all do. It's just it happens to be your son, but we all have a vested interest.
You know, we've got these wristbands, you know, sold supporting our soldiers.
Yeah.
I think anything that pricks our minds into thinking about what's going on is good. It's good.
But as long as you're not made to wear one, that's the critical thing here. Thank you for the call. Is there another?
OK, we have Mick next on line 2.
Mick, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Matthew. Okay.
You been in the services?
I was in the services for 28 years.
OK, what's your take on
My stance on it is that most ex-servicemen, well, certainly the group that I deal with, they wear their poppies and they don't really care if people wear them or not. It's their symbol. And
right.
I'm sorry to say to Anne there that the British public have not always supported the troops. They have not. And to say that, it's now become a fashion statement to support the troops. It is no longer, therefore, for instance, we lost so many soldiers in Northern Ireland, and we've only started all of a sudden now with our wristband from 2001. What about the soldiers before that? Nobody cares. I'm sorry, Matthew. My friends got killed in Northern Ireland and got £2,500 towards a funeral, and that was it. Oh, and their mother got their berry back. That was nice of them. And that was it. We haven't been fighting since 2001. It's now become fashionable, and most servicemen and servicewomen can see straight through these celebrities who've jumped on the bandwagon. We can see
Mick, you had no need to apologise to me. I'm following your drift completely. X Factor, we showed the clip there. Would you rather... It clearly wouldn't bother you if some of them wore poppies and some of them didn't. On programmes like the X Factor, you're happy just to let people wear them or not wear them?
Absolutely. We didn't fight for free speech and freedom of choice to then start bullying people into wearing a particular charitable. I'm sat here with 3 wristbands on. That's my choice. I don't criticise people who don't.
Good for you, Mick. Thank you very much for the call. We got time for one more?
Yeah, we have Leslie next on line 3.
OK, Leslie, it's going to have to be a quickie, I'm afraid. Poppy fascism, Leslie?
No, I think it's a personal choice. And the trouble in my town is that you can't actually find them to buy.
Really? Come over here. We've got loads of them in the box. We sell them to our audience members as well when they come here.
You can't find them. I mean, I have 2 children in the army, a daughter and 2 sons, and they're doing a poppy drive on Saturday in Ipswich. And that's about the only time. And years ago, you'd be able to find people on every street corner selling poppies.
Yeah, yeah.
Nowadays, no, you can't. Just a couple of local supermarkets.
Changing times.
Jon Snow, it's his personal choice.
Yeah, it's personal choice. I have had people stop me in the street before when I'm not wearing one saying, "Where's your poppy?" And that I do find an affront. I've said yesterday, bizarrely, Germans asked me, "What's the poppy? Why is everybody wearing them?" I thought,
Did you tell them?
You're not going to like this. You're not going to like this at all. But as Mick said, you know, it's not just about the Great War. It's not about World War II, and it's not about the current conflicts.
And
it's
it's
about
not
all
about
these
fashion
servicemen and women.
either.
And it's not
I mean, I
about
don't
fashion.
like all these, you know,
The newfangled
Swarovski and
ones.
newfangled 85 quid ones. I mean, that really is showing off for the sake of showing
Lots
off.
more money going into the fund, though.
I know, but I think it's more. I think they should be just the
Give
simple
them a
things.
lot more money for the paper one and shut up.
Yeah,
I think
yeah,
might
exactly.
be the
OK,
clue.
shut up. It's probably a good idea. I will. We'll go to a break, after which we're going to get your thoughts on Gee-Whiz. Is it a silly car? Does being green mean you've got to look as daft as Noddy driving about Toy Town in a plastic, lead and acid-filled contraption that doesn't meet the same safety regs as normal cars? BT still haven't fixed our phone fault, so email us your number. Rightstuff@5.tv is the address, and we'll call you straight back. That's Gee-Whiz, what a silly car, next.
How much per mile does it cost to fuel a Gee-Whiz electric car? 1, 10 or 20 pence? Find out after this short break.